I'm so glad you're joining us this morning. Welcome to Operation Remote Resilience. I'm Kelly Gant. I'm a certified Warriors at Ease teacher. And this morning, I'm going to take you through about a 10-minute guided meditation that's going to focus on the qualities of the breath, the physical qualities of the breath, with the idea in mind that this focusing on sensation can help quiet our mind and perhaps bring more ease into the body. And so, with that thought of ease, just checking here. If you're seated in a chair, we've got our feet on the floor, we feel our seat as it's touching, and maybe even leaning back so your back feels supported. You might be seated on your mat, getting that long, tall spine. And if it feels best to you to be resting on your back, I want to invite you to do that. So, finding that space that brings some ease into the body. As you settle in, let's do three big inhales and exhales. So, we'll take that nice deep inhale. If it feels right to you, exhaling through the mouth or the nose. Let's do that two more times. A deep inhale and exhaling, settling a little bit deeper into the weight of the body. One last time, that big inhale. And exhaling. You are more than welcome to close your eyes. If it feels better to you to keep your eyes open, you might think about a soft gaze, this unfocused gaze, perhaps. We're going to be walking through four qualities of the breath, physical sensation of the breath. So I'm going to invite you here just to breathe normally. Nothing needs to change. The body's breathing in and out. We take an opportunity just to first notice I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. And we might be able to bring our notice to the breath as it's traveling. So, what is the path that it's traveling? As you're inhaling, is it coming through the nose, the throat, the chest, maybe even into the belly? As you exhale, perhaps it releases from the belly, the chest, the throat, and nose. Breathing in to notice expansion. Where does the breath expand into? And as we exhale, is there a sense of ease or release that might come with that exhale? Now, it's okay if this sensation isn't necessarily presenting for you. Allow yourself to be what is in your notice right now. Before these next three breaths, breathing in, noticing expansion. Breathing out, perhaps a sense of release, ease. Maybe that word takes on the form of deflating. Inhaling into expansion, exhaling into release. One more breath on your own. And just reminding ourselves the breath is relaxed. We're simply witnessing the breath. As you inhale next, noticing if there's sound. Perhaps there's sound on the exhale as well. Now, it may be an audible sound only to you. It may be something that can be heard in the room. As you inhale, noticing the sound of the breath. As you exhale, witnessing the exhale and the sound. Two more breaths in your own time with this idea of noticing sound. The breath is relaxed, the body breathing itself, ourselves witnessing breath. When you breathe in next, we draw our attention to temperature, noticing as we inhale if there's temperature to our breath. The same holds true for our exhale, noticing temperature. Once again, it's okay if these sensations aren't really within your notice this morning. Allow yourself to be with what is in your notice this morning. If temperature is present, perhaps even notice down to the detail of where you sense temperature. Does it begin in the nose? Do you feel it in the throat? Is it warming the chest? What is the temperature as you release the breath from the chest through the throat and the nose? Where do you sense temperature? 2 more breaths. Breathing here, noticing temperature. Relaxed, the body breathing itself, ourselves simply witnessing breath. We're going to begin to bring some awareness to rhythm of the breath. To inhale. As you exhale, counting for yourself the number of beats it takes you to exhale. There's no right or wrong answer. You may find that the breath and the beats vary. So breathing in, counting for yourself these next 3 breaths, exhaling, noticing the number of beats. The breath is relaxed, the body breathing itself. We're the witness to the breath. Perhaps give yourself a nice deep inhale and exhale and notice perhaps what's present for you in this moment. We've gone through these 4 physical qualities of expansion and release, of sound, temperature, and rhythm. And just be here for a moment to see what might be arising for you, arising physically, arising even mentally and emotionally. And we began to reorient ourselves to the space you're in, to the sound of my voice. If your eyes are closed, you might flutter those eyes open softly, letting light come back in. If you had your eyes open, we begin to refocus the gaze. Take a moment to notice any sensation in the body that might be calling to you. And inviting yourself, maybe in this next week, to pick one of those physical sensations of the breath to bring into your practice. This idea of focusing on the physical helps quiet the thinking mind. And it also might provide a little more ease in the body. So I want to thank you so much for joining me as part of Warriors at Ease, Operation Remote Resilience. I hope you enjoyed this short meditation. This video will be available on the Warriors at Ease YouTube channel shortly. And please consider, if you will, visiting the link in the description below, making a donation if you're able to help us keep these classes going. It's viewers like you who allow teachers like me to provide these services. This is Kelly Gant signing off of Warriors at Ease, Operation Remote Resilience and Health, Resilience, and Connection.